God, let's start this.
We're all hyped up and all that sorts.
We've just been filming TikTok.
If it looks like we're in the same outfit we were in for any of the other videos, it's because we're just batch filming today.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Okay, sorry, I'm just going to put my mic on, so I'm gonna leave the intro to our good friend Slicicles here. So take it away, sister wife.
Hi guys, welcome back to Petite Perspective. This is episode 3. We did film We did film episode 3 on Easter Sunday.
On the Lord's Day.
It will never see the light of day.
Never.
It's never seen the light of day.
Never. Also,
if the lighting looks better, it's because we've got a new camera.
It's because the lighting is better.
We've got a new camera. We're actually, taking this seriously.
We are. We're investing. Slice is investing.
The credit card's investing. Sorry, Mum.
It's not your money, it's the bank's money.
Yeah, it's not my money.
Anyway,
it's free money.
We're back. Easter Sunday was just a bit of a shambles poddy.
Yeah.
But we've got a fun episode in store. We've just filmed some fun
TikTok
content, book content. So follow us on TikTok.
Petite Perspective Pod.
And welcome to today's episode.
Okay, so first segment of the day.
Okay, sisters. Okay.
How's your week been? Let's check in.
Weekly therapy. Doop.
Therapy doop.
My week has been. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's been there. I have been busy with work, and I'm planning my mum's 50th birthday extravaganza, which is on Tuesday. So I've been sort of in organisation mode, which for anyone who knows me personally is not my bag.
No.
I couldn't organise a
in a brewery.
I was going to say pee up in a brewery, so we didn't get taken off of YouTube. Yeah, so that's been my week. Just been living, laughing, loving.
Oh God. Here we go.
What about you, Slicey? How you doing, sister?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I've seen you all week.
No, I've seen you what?
I know.
Twice?
Swimming.
I've seen her twice.
We were annoying everyone in the swimming pool because we were like, oh, how are you, love? Like,
I was like swimming backwards. Everyone else was like, these two aren't taking it seriously.
She's literally swimming on her back. Like, there's me doing my froggy because that's the only swimming position that I can do. And these people are like in their Speedos with their like hats on. We're like, what have you been doing this week?
Catching up.
Opening your calories. I feel like, honestly, what the hell are we like? But it was fun. I've decided that I'm going to try out every single cardio until I find one that I like.
I think swimming's my bag.
Yeah, swimming is so good.
I love swimming.
Nice. I did really like swimming. And like the clientele are just nice. Like there was literally an 80-year-old man in the pool next to us.
Oh yeah. They're all so lovely. So sweet. Even though we were like, you
could tell we were peeing them off.
They were just coming for their Friday morning swim. 7 a.m.
They were thinking they were getting like a peaceful Friday morning
We're
swim.
like shouting at each other from across the pool.
This week. Hasn't the weather been beautiful?
Oh my God, it's been lovely.
We're not talking about the weather on this podcast. I know that
she just started talking about the weather.
That's not, that's like the most boring topic in the world. But the weather's been beautiful.
It has.
Really affects my
mood. I think we suffer with SAD?
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Seasonal. Was it seasonal
affective disorder?
Yeah, 100%.
My God, I so suffer with that.
As soon as the sun's out, I'm like, yes.
Sun's out, guns out.
Sometimes I wonder why we're friends when you make comments like that.
Do you know?
Is a pigeon going to come in?
I think this morning there was a pigeon. Sorry for you guys can't see this, but I've got like glass.
She's got French doors.
Glass.
A normal person would have windows.
So yeah, I've got French doors and a pigeon. Like I was in here this morning and I obviously didn't have the doors open because I'm like
scared.
Normal body temperature. Unlike some who, everywhere she goes, she's like, is anyone else hot in here? Because I'm really hot.
I'm either too hot or too cold. There's literally no in between.
No in between. She's opened the French doors and there was a pigeon earlier this morning that got very brave. So we could have our first guest.
No, Dougie was our first guest.
Oh, Dougie was our first guest.
We could have another animal guest.
It's so funny that all of our guests thus far have been in
animals.
form.
It's because we don't want anyone else on it.
What about us? I told you, we weren't lying when we said we could literally only stand each other.
Yeah, that's not true. We like some people.
Yeah, we do like some people. Very few. Okay, so let's do this. Should I get the AirPods?
Yeah, right. the whisper challenge is up first. I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but George just explained the rules to me. So one of us will have the AirPods in their ears, listening to Harry Styles.
Yeah, let's listen to Harry's house.
We're listening to Harry's house. Shout out Harry Styles, our joint husband.
Sponsor us / marry us.
Yeah.
Me, she's married.
Just give me. I'm not married. Just
Oh my god! The second someone mentions Harry Styles, she's like, "This girl's in love with her boyfriend." Second someone like, "I'm not married."
I'm also not married.
Don't get it twisted.
That's also a fact.
Harry, don't get it twisted, okay? Elise is not married. So the rules are, there ain't no rules. If you know the film, drop it below. You won't know it's a musical. The rules are, I'm going to say some bookish...
I can still hear you.
Yeah, I haven't put the music on yet.
Oh.
I'm going to say some bookish / just fun things and phrases. And Elise is going to try and... What song should we pick?
I'm actually quite good at lip reading.
Really good at lip reading. I count on this girl in every single social situation.
So this could be really easy for me.
I'm like,
what are they saying? What are they saying?
I want to know what's going on.
And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. I've got to put it full volume. It's going to hurt you.
I can still hear you.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I actually can still hear you.
Yeah, but you...
I can, no, genuinely, I can still hear you. Everything you say, I can hear exactly what you're saying.
Whisper. Okay, ready?
What?
Music for a sushi restaurant. Music for a sushi restaurant.
Boys at a China restaurant.
Music for a sushi restaurant.
Oh, music for a sushi restaurant.
Yay! Did you hear me say that? Oh, for God's sake!
Not very good at whispering.
I know, but I don't know how to make these headphones louder. Maybe it's the song.
We want to say good night to you.
Ready? A million kisses in your lifetime.
A million kisses in your lifetime.
Cruel to me.
Talk to me.
Cruel to me.
Cruel to me.
Oh!
She's not very good at whispering. She can't whisper.
I'll whisper. Annotate.
I can't say that. What I think you're saying.
No! What do you think I'm saying? Do you think...
Having sex.
No!
Home sense. Accent.
No.
Atlas.
No, but good guess. Good guess, sister. Should I just tell you?
Yeah.
Annotate.
Oh, annotate.
Annotate. Right, I'll do one more and then it's your go. Ready?
I don't want to talk about that. No, it ends with us.
Oh! Guys, she's good at this game.
I'm just way too good. That's the problem.
Yeah, you were really good.
She's not very good at whispering either, so.
I'm so loud in my normal voice. My whisper's like.
I'm picking your song. Unlock me.
Because I was trying to say it so that the poddy could hear it, but you couldn't. But it was really hard. I should have done this.
I'm gonna play you this. I don't know if this is your favourite song, but this one's loud enough, so you won't be able to hear me. Can you hear me? Right, you ready? A court of thorn of roses.
You're a virgin.
A court.
Baby!
A court of thorn and roses.
A court of thorn and roses!
Just keep swimming.
Just station to me.
Just station to me. Just keep swimming.
Just sleep with me. I knew she loved me.
Just keep swimming.
One more time.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
One more time.
Just keep swimming.
Justine was a bitch in Tracy Beaker.
Do you want me to tell you?
It's standing up.
Can you hear me?
Tell me.
You can get that bit.
Oh, was that not it?
No. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
You didn't get that?
I didn't. Hello.
I'm obsessed with my nails.
Oh, that's it. Oh, lovely.
Nice. Oh my God, you're going to be a French tip convert now.
I think
What?
so.
They look really nice.
They're really classy.
I think that.
Yeah. You're on the pod. Do you want to say hi?
Do you want to say hi, Maz? They can't see you. You might have bent down.
Bend down.
Excuse me. Cheers. Come on, they're busy girls. I was trying to explain to Nonna what a podcast was.
Oh, love it. Why have we only filmed 3 minutes?
This ain't live, is it?
Sorry, we had to take a quick little interlude.
My mum came in to ask us if we wanted a Prosecco, which we do. Cheap pack of cigarettes.
Don't sing whilst I'm trying to talk to you.
Don't put Harry Styles on.
Ugly love.
IKEA. IKEA.
No.
Got it in one.
No,
Oh.
you didn't. Ugly love.
IKEA. Stop saying IKEA.
Ugly love.
I need love.
Close. Ugly love. Ugly love.
Say it one more time.
Ugly love.
I need love.
No.
Twisted love.
No. Ugly love.
One more time.
Ugly love.
Love is definitely in there.
Yes.
The first bit.
Yes.
Just say the first bit.
Ugly. Ugly. Ugly.
Ugly! It's none of your business. Twisted love. No. Ugly love.
Ugly love. So what we've established is Georgia can't lip read. Georgia can't whisper. And I'm the champion of this game.
And Elise definitely won that game.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. Great idea. Great idea to include that in the pod.
So let's jump into a little book update.
Yes.
What are you reading?
Let me tell you what I'm reading. Let me just go and get it. I'll do you one better than just tell you. I'll show you. Yeah, this is what I'm reading, ladies and gents, and I'm going to get real close to the mic for this one so that you can hear what I'm about to say. Oh my God, I should so be a radio DJ.
Why? Because you like to talk?
Because I love to talk and I can do a great... Listen to my radio voice.
Okay.
Welcome back to Channel 1. We have some hits lined up for you guys, yeah? Don't you worry, ladies and gents. I'm going to get you through your commute home. We have... And then say what you have.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'd be great here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Obviously, everyone knows this book. I won't go into too much detail because I feel like I'm going to spend the next 8 years of my life going into detail on...
It's basically going to become your personality.
What's that TikTok that's like, I should, da-da-da-da, and I will.
I could go into heavy detail, and I will. And I will go into heavy detail.
So I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it is fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it. I really enjoy it. I just think that fictional men will always be superior, and no man that I ever
meet
will
compare.
Thank you for finishing my sentences.
I, on the other hand, have gone back to my roots. This isn't even my roots because I started as basically reading thrillers from the age of about 9. Yeah. Confess by Coho. People love her. People hate her. She's easy to read. She's easy to get through. I've just, a little bit of romance with a sprinkling of trauma. Gets me right there. Little Salt Bay trauma. Yeah. I'm in.
Don't you think Salt Bay? I love Salt Bay. He was so attractive for no reason. That... Man,
you need to get out more.
I do. But why would I, hey, when this exists?
When fictional men exist.
Yeah, so that's what we're reading. That's Reading Corner. I feel like I had it in my notes to kind of talk about how to get yourself out of a reading slump. Kind of what you've done. You've been in a tiny bit of a reading slump here.
I've been in a massive reading slump. My top tip for getting you out of a reading slump is to go back to what you know. Yeah, so, if you know there's, a good author or, there's a good,
a
genre that you know that, will get you out of it and then do it. Although I don't think genre works because I would normally a thriller would normally get me out of a reading slump, but a thriller's what put me in because it was not really a thriller. So my advice would be pick an author that you know you like their books because it makes it easier then to kind of get yourself back into it because you're that's good. But I think that's if you're into a reading slump after a book that's been terrible. If you are in a reading slump after a book that you literally cannot think anything Like
Icebreaker
yeah.
with me. Yeah.
Like you couldn't think of any other book that would like
I
work.
couldn't, no.
So how did you get out of that one?
I think the best way to get out of something is to just read through it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Just plough straight through it. Like with Icebreaker, I was like, no book I read is ever going to compare to this. And whereas though that made me like not want to read any books, I think I just went straight back. I didn't go into an ice hockey romance, but I kind of switched to like, for me, and I don't know if you're the same, when I'm in a reading slump, romance is my genre normally. Like romance is my bag. It's like what I enjoy reading predominantly. But when I'm in a reading slump, I sometimes feel like it's better to step out of what you normally enjoy. I would normally, if I'm in like a slump or I've read too much romance, I will always like go for a thriller.
Yeah.
Over a fantasy, a romance, which are normally what I tend to go like gravitate towards, I would read a thriller because it's out of my comfort zone. Try and get something that's, I'd say fast paced, short chapters and like an overall short book. Like that is not like a thick, like look at the size of that compared to the size of, like, do you know what I mean? Go for like 200 to 300 pages rather than like a 400 to 500 page like fantasy book, which is going to take concentration. I would always recommend Colleen Hoover books to people, like Verity, fast paced, like short, like chapters, short book, as in it's only like 300 and something pages.
Yeah.
Like I would always recommend books like that to people if you're in a slump. Just like ease yourself back into it. And also like, don't feel pressure to read again.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to like a week off or just like a few days to just like decompress with what you've just read. Like I read Haunting Adeline. And I had to take a few days to like decompress after I DNF'd that, because I was like, that's too dark for me. Like it wasn't my genre, and I was like, I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Like if I just need a few days to like not read and just sometimes watch a bit of TV. Do you know what I mean? Like don't feel guilty about being in a slump, which I think we sometimes tend to make ourselves feel like, oh God, I'm not reading anything. What can I?
Oh no, yeah, like I
Like,
constantly have a book.
I
I always have a book on the go.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? When sometimes it's like it is okay to just
not have one.
Like not have one.
Just not have a book.
And
yeah.
just be like, I'm taking a minute.
I'm just taking a break.
Yeah, just say to your bookshelf, look,
I'll be back for you.
I'll be back for you.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me. Don't hold me to a timeline, and don't look at me like that when I'm walking away.
And that is why you have them hidden away so you can't see them.
Yeah, but I do want mine out on display.
Yeah, I wish I had more space. So the final thing we want to talk about today is just a couple. We might make this into a longer video.
We might.
We're going to give you 3 of the things
I need
each.
to start getting ready.
I know. That we've learned in our 20s. We're not over our 20s yet.
No.
So maybe when we both turn 30, maybe in the year we turn 30, we could do this.
We've got 4 years.
Yeah. 4? We're not 26.
Fuck, we've got 2 years.
We've got 2 years. We turn 28 this year. Yeah. Here are some of the
We've got
things.
2 years until we're 30.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I will get over that.
Here are some of the things that we've learned in our 20s.
My main thing that I've learned in my early 20s is that if you are constantly looking for external validation, then you're never going to be happy. The second that and it's really sad, it's like a sad lesson that I think everyone has to learn, like whether it's friendships, boyfriends, whatever, the second you put your happiness in someone else's hands other than your own, you are basically, for want of a better term, effed.
Yeah.
Because like that is so contingent on how they're feeling, what they're doing. Like basically, I've spent my whole of my 20s so far learning how to put my happiness in myself, if that makes sense. Don't rely on anyone for validation. Don't rely on anyone for happiness. Sort yourself out first, and then everything else will fall into place.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
I think one of the main things that I've learned is that no one really cares what you're doing.
That's a
And
good
if they
one.
do care, it's
They
actually
need to get
more...
one.
It's actually more to do with them than to do with you. Like, if anyone has a negative opinion of you, it says more about them than it does about you. Like, it's not a reflection on you as a person. If the people that know you think you're a good person, obviously, if you aren't a good person, I'm pretty sure people will probably tell you. But if, like, the people that know you and love you think you're a good person and want to spend time with you, then what anyone else says really doesn't matter. And, like, you shouldn't let what they think about you affect how you feel about yourself.
I'd say as well, alongside that, watch your circle.
Yeah.
Like when you're in your 20s, like in your your late teens and your early 20s, even your teens, you like want all these friends to do all these things with, and then as you get older, you realise like, oh my God, like I just need my nearest and dearest, and like then I'll be okay. Because just watch you're such a product of your environment. So if you surround yourself with people who inspire you, who like want to do the same things as you, who have the same interests as you, like we're always sort of, books is like what we've sort of bonded over alongside like loads of other things. Like we weren't like we didn't like not have anything to talk about before. Like I got really into reading, but like surround yourself with people who inspire you and are hardworking, and like you see yourself like, yeah, I like that aspect of your personality, yeah, I like that aspect of your personality, because then that will just naturally bleed into you. Don't worry if you've got literally 2 friends and no plans on a Friday night because those 2 friends are like busy.
Bombastic side eye.
And just think I'd rather spend this time focusing on myself, reading like a self-help book, doing whatever, than being around fake friends. No fake friends.
No new friends either.
Invest in yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Stop making excuses. Invest in yourself. Like, whether that's like showing up and being like making true on the commitments that you make, whether that's to other people, whether that's to yourself, whether that's to your job. Like, your 20s is about growing up. You're going to be accountable to more people. Like, show up for yourself, and then honestly, as I've already said, the rest will like fall into place. If you have a good routine and you don't let people down, like, integrity is like the best quality a person can have. Like, set your boundaries and stick to them, and like make promises and stick to those promises.
Make sure you keep learning, like keep like, whether it's kind of like just learning a new like skill, or just learning something new about like where you work, or like just learning, just keep like your brain like engaged. Like, yeah, okay, it's hard like when you hate going to school or whatever, but there's so many different ways of like learning now that you could literally like do it anyway. Like, you even if it's like just, you know, learning how to like rewire, I don't know, a light.
The thing is, it puts you out of your comfort zone.
Pause. This isn't an ASMR channel, but we've been recording so many different things today that we don't really know where we are. We don't know what's going on.
We don't know who we are.
But we're going to end the pod here.
Fancy a little glass of Prosecco, okay? Don't shoot us.
We're going to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
If you like what you've seen or heard, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you. Comment the little hand heart emoji.
Oh, I love that one. We've got loads of fun content coming, so if you hated this, then don't worry. So will we probably when we edit it. But more's going to come. So, love you. Bye!